Portland Waldorf School is just 15 minutes from downtown Portland on a 7-acre campus filled with wetlands, streams, and gardens, standing at the intersection of city and country, where history meets innovation, culture meets nature, and family meets community. Portland Waldorf School celebrates 37 continuous years of dedication to our mission. Educate the whole self to be healthy and balanced. Honor, place, and care for our home. Nurture relationships and care for humanity. Connect with spirit through reverence and seeking our true purpose.
I'm Lisa Kimball. I am an early childhood teacher at the Portland Waldorf School. I've been here for the past 6 years and been working in early childhood for 12 years. Our curriculum is play-based. We believe play is the work of the young child. They come and get to unfold to be the people that they are meant to be. We allow them to live in their imagination and be protected from the adult world. And we offer artistic activities and all the things that they love to just be kids. So we work on a rhythmic schedule where the children know the days of the week by the activities that we have. Mondays we do watercolor painting, Tuesdays we color, Wednesdays we bake bread, and all of these activities that we're doing are helping the children to develop their fine motor skills. So it's pre-academic for writing and learning. We have a circle time that offers language and movement and many, many stories. And so all of that is for language skills. And even in our passing out of napkins and cups, it's math. And so we bring to life daily activities for the children. They get to help in the making of the food. They get to help in the chopping of the vegetables for soup. And that way they're getting to experience what it's like to live in the world that they are going to be adults in one day. As an early childhood teacher, we take the utmost care and observation to really help see who the child is in front of us. We try to keep our preconceived notions of who they are and what they want to be aside and allow them to unfold in a beautiful and meaningful way. We foster social emotional health with inclusivity and joy. And we want the children to learn how to be adults that love one another. And we also try to offer support for the families because we know that being a parent is not an easy job and it takes a village. And at Portland Waldorf School, we are that village.
I'm Jack Palmer, and here at Portland Waldorf School I am the second grade class teacher. In the lower grades, grades 1 through 4, we're really working with the children as a whole group and leading them together as a class through movements, through art, through form drawing, painting, singing, and flute work is a big part of our morning, as well as mental math. It's a very social experience for the children. It's a very interactive experience. There's a lot of gross motor movement and whole body engagement rather than simply focusing on reading and writing skills and math in isolation. It's very much about the whole child and their physical development, their artistic development, their emotional experiences, and their experiences just as a unit with their entire pure body.
My name is Victor Hugo Garza, and I'm the Spanish teacher here at school. I've been teaching at school for 16 years. This is my 16th year. Here at school, the languages start in first grade all the way to high school, and that is also very important because when the little ones, when they're 7 years old, they're opening themselves to different sounds and the musicality, and it's easier to teach them. And our curriculum is very full. The ingredients that we have here is the music and the verses, and It's very social too. Everyone stands up and talk to each other, and we have plays and reading and writing, and that goes all the way to high school, where they usually become fluent. And after that, they have the option to go to Spain or to go to Argentina or Peru or different countries that speak the language, and that is a crowning achievement, because it's when they realize how much they really know and how much culture they have learned too, because it's very important to be able to teach the language through the culture. Something very important too is that here at school, all the language teachers are natives of the different countries that speak the languages that we are teaching. So we bring the folk soul, the soul aspect, the true emotions of the country to our school.
My name is Jill DeSantis, and I am the 5th grade class teacher currently, and I will be taking my class the rest of the way to 8th grade. So because we don't use textbooks, all of the content in each block comes from the teacher, and the teacher tells it through story, often biographies, and middle schoolers are so interested in the lives of other people, and so their curriculum is brought to life through the biography of a historical figure or a mathematician or a scientist, and they are taking that story and putting it into their own book, which they make with beautiful illustrations and their own compositions about what they've heard in class. And another important part of middle school is the social life of a middle schooler is always so important. And they have had the same teacher all along, so she or he has created a classroom culture in which to hold that middle school budding personalities and all of the things that blossom during middle school. And when there is a conflict of any sort, which middle school is known for, the teacher can really help to guide the students through that, rather than just tossing them out to figure it out for themselves, which is where some of the pain and troubles in middle school can come from.
My name is Mariama Lusjalo. I am the handwork teacher in the grade school, meaning 1 through 8, and also an alumni of the Portland Waldorf School. Handwork is basically any sort of practical arts creation that you're doing with your hands. So there's a broad range of things that you could do. There is a curriculum, but there's a lot of freedom within it. I love being a handwork teacher because there are so many different ways that handwork supports students. They learn, of course, to make these really fabulous and beautiful projects, and they feel a lot of connection to these projects, and they feel a lot of pride and self-esteem out of creating these projects as well. They also get to have these opportunities to practice things like counting and numeracy. They have the process of working with bilateral movement, so they're crossing their what's called their midline, and this actually helps them in their reading, in their eye tracking, and also in connecting the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Although of course we don't talk about this to students when they're working, it's just a really nice benefit of doing this kind of process. The thing that is most close to my heart about handwork is that through the experience of being able to create things, and especially natural things out of the world, and over time, I feel really hopeful that students will be able to have an imagination and a feeling and an impulse to think that they have agency in the world, and that they are able to take materials into their own hands, whether it be wool or yarn or silk or whatnot, or natural materials, because we also use plant dyes in grade 3 especially. So take materials from the natural world into their hands and transform them through their own effort and create real beauty in the world and create change in the world. And I think that this translates in ways that you can imagine into a more compassionate, more beautiful, more empathetic society.
My name is Joe Carlisle, and I am the parent of a 7th grader and a 9th grader. I could say honestly that I love the teachers or the students or the curriculum or the campus, but it's the sum of those parts that I love that come to give us the spirit and soul of the school, and that's what I love most about the school. The curriculum and the people who are delivering the curriculum believe in it, and the heart of it is to meet the child and the student where they are rather than one size fits all. And I've seen that in both of my children and their experiences here. And that's what I love most about it, because my children are individuals and unique unto themselves, and the curriculum works for both of them despite their extreme differences.
Portland Waldorf School embraces the opportunity to serve children and their families from all walks of life, from infancy through high school, building on Rudolf Steiner's transformative vision of the human being to educate toward a more equitable and sustainable society.